What is up, people? It is me, Monster58, and welcome back to another video review. And today we're going to be taking a look at the SH Figuarts, essentially Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta Unwavering Pride. And so when it comes to this figure is something that I didn't even know existed, and the only reason I actually knew it existed is because I found it at Walmart randomly. And when it came to like just having a Blue Vegeta that was more accurate to how he appeared on screen, the closest one that I had was the last one I reviewed, which was the I would think it was the whateverth anniversary like Vegeta that was also like a Comic-Con exclusive or whatever that had interchangeable heads where you could have Blue Vegeta or the Super Saiyan God Vegeta. And so when it came to seeing this figure in person, I think I debated on it for like 2 or 3 days and ultimately decided to buy it because I do like how this looks in comparison to that figure with the blue head. And so when it comes to the box, it does look really, really nice. You can see the toy animation. You can see the Dragon Ball Super down there. You can see the Tamashii Nations and the Bandai right there. You can see the nice product shot of Vegeta there. Some nice text as well. SH Figuarts Vegeta, Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, or Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, Unwavering Saiyan Pride. You can see more of that nice text here on the side as well. You can see that. Then you can see some more nice product shots here on the side. And then your nice, very nice obligatory product shots here on the back of the box. As you can see, looks really, really good. Very excited to have this figure, actually. Definitely something I wasn't expecting, but definitely something I am very happy that I found out existed. So, when it comes to the box, Bandai usually kills it with the packaging, and they did the same here. And so without further ado, folks, alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, here we have the SH Figuarts Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Vegeta Unwavering Saiyan Pride out of the box, and I gotta say, guys, this guy looks really, really solid. Definitely the improvement this has over the one that I have currently in my display, which I did a review of previously, which was right around, unfortunately, when Akira Toriyama did pass away. Rest in peace, legend. But when it came to that figure, the issue that I have with that figure, now looking at it in comparison to this one, is definitely the face sculpt. So taking a look at the actual face sculpt, it looks really, really good. I think they just got the proportions for his eyes and everything a little bit better. It just looks really, really nice. I do like the blue, looks really good. The eyes look fantastic as well. That very, Vegeta expression looks really, really solid, and then all the details are pretty nice. I mean, there's nothing crazy about it, but it just looks really, really clean, and I have no major complaints with it. Like, overall, just a really solid looking Vegeta. Like, it just looks really, really good. And again, the face sculpt is really the thing I got this for. And plus, I do like the fact that this has this blue hue to it. Obviously, for Super Saiyan Blue. So there's nothing really wrong with it in terms of visuals or anything like that. It's pretty much the same as most Vegetas. But at the end of the day, again, I think the main thing with this is that they were able to get sort of the proportions on the face a little bit better in comparison to the one that I reviewed previously. And so, what we're going to do is we're going to set Vegeta off to the side here, and we are going to be doing a size comparison. Alrighty, folks, here he is with the Transformers Legacy United Infernac Universe Deluxe Class Magnus. When taking a look here at the size, obviously Vegeta is going to be around the scale, and it's a pretty solid scale. He doesn't really scale any bigger or smaller than any of the Vegetas that we've gotten in the past, and so if you have any of the Vegetas that we've gotten previously, you'll understand how big this guy is, and so he doesn't really change that. Really, really solid all around. Alrighty, folks, before we get into the accessories, it's time for the articulation. For the articulation, it's really, really good. So, you do have the classic SH Figuarts, so you have a ball joint at the base of the neck and the ball joint at the upper part of the neck, so you can go up and down about that much. You can go side to side. You can do a full 360. You can look down about that far. Not as much up, which is a bit of a shame. That's the only thing that I have an issue with. You have a butterfly joint. It's kind of limited, but you do have one. Full 360 here at the shoulders. Then you do have more than 90 at the elbow. Rotation in the upper part of the bicep, and you do have a ball jointed wrist, so you have some nice movement there as well. In addition to that, for the ab crunch, you can go about that far forward, and you can go about that far back until it starts to kind of look like that, but it's pretty solid overall, nothing crazy. You can do some side to side as well, you can see that. You can do a full 360 at the waist, you can kick forward about that far, you can kick back really, really far, more than 90 at the knee, rotation the upper part of the thigh, and then you do have some nice ankle rocker pivot because you have the ball joint there at the waist, ball joint there at the, not the waist, at the ankle. So overall, when it comes to the articulation, it's pretty solid. Pretty standard Vegeta, but overall, can't really complain about it. Really, really nice overall. Alrighty guys, here we have him with all of his accessories, and when we take a look at all of his accessories, he doesn't come with much, but he comes with everything a base Vegeta or a Vegeta in general should have, and what I really like about this Vegeta is, again, they got the proportions on the face very well. So speaking of the face, let's take a look at all of the faces that you get with him. So you do get this sort of gritting teeth face. This looks really, really nice. I'm very much a big fan of this. This looks great. Then you also get this smirk Vegeta, which is very classic, like Super Vegeta. Looks really, really solid as well. Nice smirk there, you can see that. And then you have this nice screaming face. This can be used for multiple things, but looks really, really good as well. Very, very happy with that. Then you also get his crossed arms, which are applied the same way that they usually do, where you just remove his arms and then you just place these right there, and I'll show that off later. It looks really, really solid. Can't complain about these. And then in addition, well, that's probably there it is. That's better. And then you also get a bunch of pairs of hands. So you do get the classic Super Vegeta hand, right? The thumb. Then you do get the sort of close to fighting pose hands, but can be used for multiple uses of hands, more grippy hands. Then you have the true fighting pose hands, which do look very nice as well. You can see those as well. Those look really, really good. And then you also have the blast effect hands, or the key blast hands. These look nice as well. So to replace the face, very simple. You just remove this like that, and then all you have to do is take one of the faces, and then you just put that back on like so. Very, very nice. You can see that looks really good. So again, just remove this, and then you have all those peg holes, and you have the pegs on the back of the face plates like that. You can see those right there, and then you just take those on, and then you just line them all up, and then press that into place. Then to do his arms, very simple. You just do this. You do this. The hands are also easily removable. Using SH Figuarts countless amounts of times. Then you come here, just do this. And then there we have Vegeta with his very classic stoic crossed arm pose that he always usually stands in on the sideline. Always see Vegeta like that, and it looks really, really good. Like, I am a very big fan of this, and I cannot wait to chuck this on my shelf, so very, very happy with it. When it comes to his accessories, at the end of the day, despite the fact that he only comes with exactly what he needs to, that's really about all he needs. Maybe the only other thing I would have liked was some sort of key blast effect part, but other than that, I think he has a solid amount of accessories, and I have no major complaints here. Alrighty folks, for my final concluding thoughts on the SH Figuarts Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta Unwavering Saiyan Pride, this is a really solid release, and I really do like it because it just looks better in my opinion than the last Vegeta that I ended up reviewing, which was that Anniversary Edition, which was also like, I think, a Dragon Ball Super Broly Edition. I can't exactly remember what that figure was, but I think they just got the proportions on the face very nicely done. There's nothing inherently wrong with this release. The only thing is that this release doesn't do anything crazy, but as an over-the-counter release, that's kind of what it's meant to do. It's meant to be relatively affordable. It's meant to be more relatively affordable compared to other releases. It's also just meant to be a nice base Blue Vegeta. Like, at the end of the day, there's nothing that it needs to do crazily. It's not like it's labeled with anything other than it was from Dragon Ball Super. And so at the end of the day, when it comes to the good, I just really think that this figure did everything it needed to do. Has the cross arms, has the Super Vegeta face, and the Super Vegeta hand, also has some really nice face sculpts. Nicely detailed, nicely painted, has that nice blue hue to it. Just represents the character we saw on screen very well. And again, I think they made an improvement really on the face. I'm very, very happy with it. And so overall, because this thing doesn't do anything crazy, but it's not bad release by any stretch of the imagination, I think it's better than above average. It's about an 8 out of 10. And so I would recommend you pick this up, despite it being around $40 at the end of the day. When you're looking at like Nail was like 80, and I consider these two releases on par with one another. So considering you're getting something for that level of price for the same, same level of quality, I think at the end of the day it's a really solid release if you're looking for just a really nice Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Really, really good all around. So I did pick mine up IRL, but I'll leave links in the description to, I'll try Big Bad Toy Store, Amazon, as well as some other retailers, so you guys can buy this guy online if you so wish to do so. But like I told you, I did find mine IRL at my local Walmart, so definitely take a look at your local Walmart, your Target, any other local retailers like that, types of grocery stores. Maybe you'll find this guy on the shelf, and I definitely wish you the best of luck in hunting IRL if you decide to do that. And so that's really it. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. Please like, comment, rate, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends, and also follow me on the socials. Those will be linked in the description below. And with that, guys, once again, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video review, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace.
Bye.